now I'm making chili. I got the beans going. I soaked them for a while. I drained them and washed them, and now they've been cooking. I have some chicken in here that I'm going kind of like shredding so I could put in my chili. For the chicken, I seasoned it up with this, which is gone now, and this, and this. So those are all gone now. And then I'm going to season the beans up themselves with diced tomatoes, spicy tomato sauce, and regular diced tomatoes, seasoned salt, brown sugar, salt, garlic, onion, some paprika, Louisiana, and some onion, fresh onion. I'm only gonna put a little bit of brown sugar just to kind of sweeten it up a little bit. So yep, good. Go ahead and add the tomato sauce to the beans now. So I'll start that. So I'm adding the tomato sauce. I have it on low. I had it on high earlier, but the beans are cooking already fast, and so I'm just gonna have it on low as I add everything else about every half hour or so. I am gonna add the chicken towards the end. So, yep, I'll be back in a little bit. So I added the tomatoes into the chili now, and it looks really good. And it's a nice rainy day here, so it's nice to stay home and be able to watch this and cook it. It smells good. So I'm gonna check my chicken now. Chicken is starting to pull apart a little bit, so it still needs more time, of course. I'm not eating dinner for another 2 hours or so, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I had to charge my phone. I did add the onions and the garlic salt. I'm going to add onion powder. So I added all the other ingredients already. The seasoned salt and all that. So now I added the onion. I'm adding ingredients every 15 minutes now, so we can eat a little bit faster. The chicken looks good. It's falling off the bone, just like I want. So I'll be adding some of this chicken to the chili, and my son doesn't like chili beans, so I think I'm just gonna make him like a chicken quesadilla or something. Okay, be right back. Okay, so now I'm adding some Louisiana. Seasoning. I just checked the chicken, so. Last two is the paprika and the brown sugar. Okay, so I'm adding the paprika. The brown sugar next. Checking the chicken here. Pull out the bones. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to get the bone out, but let's see. Come on. All right, so continue this. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some brown sugar. My hands are clean. Alrighty, so I'm just grabbing it with my hand. That should be enough. Check the chicken again. Oh, it's fogging up my phone. There's a bone. Another bone. And another bone. Yep. So now I'm just let the brown sugar cook for a few minutes, and I'm going to add the chicken and make my kids quesadillas too. Okay, so now I'm going to add some chicken to the chili. Looks like there's a bone there. Get that bone out. I'm not using all of it because I'm going to use some of it for my son doesn't like beans, so I make chicken quesadillas. And I know my daughter will want one too, so. Okay. This is almost done, so just gonna let it cook for another like 10 minutes and then try it. This is done. I'm gonna serve it. I tried the chicken, it's really good. I gave my son, because he's sick, some of the broth from the chicken. So, okay, I'm gonna serve this up. Okay, so this is done. I'm gonna try it. I left the chicken and the broth. I'm gonna save for some chicken noodle soup one weekend. Chili's actually really good. Okay, so tomorrow's a new week. So that being said, no, tomorrow's not a new week. Tomorrow's Sunday. I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh yeah, tomorrow I'm making tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches. Okay. Hello, Sunday. Easy dinner tonight. Tomato soup that I'm using cream cheese and spaghetti sauce for. Got the idea from See Minnie's mom, I believe. Go check her out. And I'm making grilled cheese sandwiches with sourdough bread. Of course, some butter and some cheese. Easy dinner. So get this started, get it ready, get it going. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is melt my cream cheese by putting this in the pan. I think I'm gonna use most of it. Maybe about a quarter of it. About that much. Save a little bit for my daughter's wontons. So I'm being a little messy right now because I'm in a rush. I got my daughter off to Sunday school. Youth group, I should say. Youth group. I have her in like a fall fitting already. So I had to drop her off. And I have to go back and get her pretty soon. So just trying to rush. Just gonna let this cream cheese melt. Heating it in a pan first, and I'm gonna add the tomato, the spaghetti mix, spaghetti sauce next. Okay, now I put some butter in the other pan to heat that up. So. I'm just gonna put the spaghetti sauce because this doesn't want to seem to do what exactly I want it to do, so I think I'll do it better with the sauce. Add a little bit of water. can. Now I'll probably do this thing better. Maybe it'll melt better. It's starting to burn a little bit. Okay. All right. Be back. And usually, sometimes I would add the butter, spread it on the bread. I wanted to do that, but this butter is too hard to do that, so I just threw it in the pan. My stepdad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches when I was 12. And he always buttered the bread. And then my ex-boyfriend, my oldest's father, we didn't get married. His family taught me just to throw it in the pan like this. And it just kind of depends on the mood I'm in. Like, sometimes I want to do it the way my stepdad showed me. Sometimes I'm just lazy, just want to throw it in the pan. Okay, so that's going. This is going. Cheese is melting a little bit better now. Cream cheese. Say that last night's dinner, the chicken chili, all of that I had already got free. Got the chicken from the food pantry. I got the sauces from my dad's commodities he gave me. And I have the beans already on hand. I have the seasonings on hand. And now I still have a lot of leftovers, so I'm going to freeze those pretty soon. And then I'm going to be able to make chicken soup out of that broth, so it's making more than one dinner. You know, I even had some for leftovers today, but we had some. So, yeah, I'm going to make it for the meal, so I'm going to freeze it. So that was pretty good. Now the cheese I bought, Loretta cheese, that was like $3. The brine was free. I bought the sauce and the cream cheese, so that was $7 for dinner tonight, which isn't bad. I was gonna use the spaghetti sauce I have in there, but it's not salted, so I kind of was like, nah, I'll just spice them. Okay, this is almost done. Okay, so this is done. The only thing I would have done different is usually I would probably put the cream cheese out for a little bit so it gets softened. Because I was trying to cook it, heat it up, and then it melt. I didn't want to melt that brand, didn't want to anyways. So there's still a little bit of chunks in here, but it should still taste fine. Tastes good. Nice and creamy. Cheap way to make tomato soup. About $4. And then you got the grilled cheese. Can't go wrong, grilled cheese. Do you think grilled cheese and tomato soup go good well together? I think they're a good pair. I always love tomato soup and grilled cheese together. So good. Okay. So that was it for this week. I will go over my menu for next week, probably tomorrow. So stay happy, stay healthy, stay functional, and God bless you all. Bye.